Capricorn, how you doing, Cappies? So we've come back round again, right? So the past come back round again. What did they come knocking at your door? The past come knocking at your door again. Oh dear, did they smash your doors in? What happened? Your past come back again, did they? Was it Batman or Superman, Cappies? All I keep hearing is, well, they come back again. They come back with crawling between their head, with a towel between their legs. Maybe someone has got a big thing between their legs, I don't know, or a big thing between their ex. They got a big, whatever it is, it's big and it's juicy. Man, what are all these phallic connections that keep coming up in your... Fuck, are you still having that sausage party, Capricorn? Because I keep hearing, like, man, this person's juicy, dripping like a fug fridge. I don't know, Lucy, they've got some nice lips. I mean, what, you looking... Getting some nice lips, or what kind of lips are these, Capricorn? I mean, is it Mick? Or is it Michael? Or is it Jagger? Who knows? Or is it Jason? Or Jay? Or Vajazzle? Or, I don't know, man, Michael Jackson? I mean, what, you just someone slapped your lips off or something? Like, slapped your bitch up is what I heard. They just slapped this bitch up, let's just slap it on. I mean, really... are you battering someone's fish or something? I've got no idea. Or are they? I don't know. But I'm hearing like I'm just like buttering this person up and I'm just kind of teasing them. Because I'm hearing Maltese, or I'm just teasing this person and buttering them up in order to be able to shove my sausage between your baps. I mean, what is this references around food? Because it's doing my nutting. Because I keep hearing, though, Capricorn, for your February, that it's good fun. Whatever it is, it's fun, till my daddy got took away. Oh, someone's going to prison. I mean, someone could be going to prison for this. I mean, what is it, a sex offender? Yeah, well, that's the past, right, Capris? Something to do with a sex offender being kneecapped. Oh, dear. I'm going to kneecap you. Someone's going to kneecap someone, or Nepal, or see, you've got energies of nipples, a nipple twister, a whirlwind romance, a teasing energy, pleasing to the eye, Maltese, eating chocolate. I mean, what's going on? Are you the Goonies? Or are you Goddess, Dragon, Tarot Girl? Oh yes, let's give you a snap. Snap, there goes Rabbity, up, there goes M. Whoa, old Eminem's back, probably Melissa, Maria, Marina, Macarena, MD. Some of you are going as a physician. You could well be going for an operation and going to see an MD. We are going to see MD. Some of you are going to see a show somewhere, like a showroom, or I'm going to show you my nipple, or I'm going to show my true colours. Some of you are just about to show yourself to someone. I mean, are you dealing with a flasher? What is this? Because I'm just about to show you. Oh, what are you going to show? What are you going to show, Cappies? I'm hearing, though, strangely enough, that y'all got some action. Whatever it is. Your name is Jackie, or Jackson, or you're from Jacksonville, and you're definitely showing your rod. That's for sure. Now, this is either Rod, Jane, Zippy, Bungle, and Freddie. That would be Zippy. So that would be the Ten of Cups. So you could be dealing with around a Pisces or a Ten of Cups for a lot of you. Okay, but I'm definitely hearing that I am just about to show you something. And I don't know what this is. It's like it's a show coming towards you. It's coming, whatever this is, it's coming. It's like this built-up tension of like, I can't hold this in anymore. I'm just going to have to tell this person exactly what I think. Well, if you're a narc, we are bringing back an old thing that I used to do a long time ago called Narc of the Week. Is anybody want calling out? All you have to do is leave a stupid narc comment and Steve will call you out. Right? Trust me, I'm calling every motherfucker out. If I get any stupid narc comments from people, I am no longer going to hide them. I will shout and scream your name out from the highest roof. Trust me, if you leave a stupid narc comment, it will not be hidden, it will be shown, and you will be called out. Thanks. So, you might have seen that already. Narc of the week, stupid comment of the week. So, yeah, so what have you got, Cappies? Well, you seem to have a lot of references around dirty phallic sausages and stuff, and obviously if you're not grown up you shouldn't be watching, but really a sausage really does not mean a sausage unless it's a fucked party, but it's definitely dripping like a fucked fridge is what I'm hearing. So some of you are wet, juicy and ready for Lucy, some of you. So some of you could meet a person called Lucy, or like they're just wet for something. like wet and wild. So you're definitely dealing with a Leo energy maybe somewhere as well. Like wild, ready to go. Some of you, like this is kind of like this tension that's built up where someone might not have had a sex life for quite a while and they're like, you know what, I can't hold this in anymore. I'm either going to do it to them or I'm going to do it to myself. So whichever way it is, it's kind of like this, because before I had this, now someone has definitely got themselves a new tower, whichever way that is. And yes, that is not a building, that is a vibrator, because I'm either hearing that you are having your teeth filled or your crack filled in, or like you're having renovations done around the house. For a lot of you sensible people out there, you're definitely having a lot of things that are filled in right now. So you got fill, and you got crack in, and you got a crack head, and you got a crack den as well for a lot of you. So I don't know, you got mixed messages, Capricorn, if I'm honest. Crack den, what on earth is this? Very peculiar messages. Anyway, Capricorn, how are you guys? It's nice to see you again, to see you nice, Bruce. Someone's from Down Under, someone's from Bruce Forsyth. Bruce, you're right there, Bruce. Someone's Australian. Maybe you, Putchy Stern, you're probably still lingering around. Probably narking people. Listen, Putchy, all you have to do is leave a stupid narc comment and I will call your name out all day long. So you've got these button pushers around you, but don't we all, Capricorn? The best thing to do is just give them what they want, right? So I'm hearing, like, this is what I want. I know what I want, and I am prepared, and I know what I want. And you're going for it, Capricorn. A lot of you. You got some naysayers and some people that don't, and some people that do. But you know what? You've just got a bad number 2, and you might need to flush it. Why on earth does that keep coming up around flushing a number 2? Some of you, I mean, if you're eating a lot of sausages, eggs, bacon, and beans, you'll probably need a good shit. You know, I mean, has someone got a butt plug? I don't know, because you're having a good old time, whatever it is, because things are being filled up. And that thing that was filled up, that could well be a string of beads. That could be someone from Leeds, or it could be anal beads. Who knows? But, man, you're beating things up. Hell, someone's beating someone up. What on earth is that? You got a weirdo here. You got a widow here as well. You also got a weirdo here as well, like likes to beat people up for a living, or likes to like beat on people. I mean, is it a Michael? Is it a Jackson? Or is it a Jackson from someone from Jacksonville, Tennessee or something? And I like to beat people up. I mean, who's that person? I like to beat people up for a living. Yeah, there's some. We need to forget these narky, stupid energies. I mean, you know, y'all should have moved on from your past. You know, everybody will relate. Go, yeah, it sounds like no. Forget all narky, stupid people. But you know, you got a bad energy here. I've got to admit, Capricorn. I'm trying to give you the good ones. You got a good win. You got a windfall. You got money coming up. You got a full energy. So you got a trip. You got something around Pisces, around distance. You got a potential visit or something like that coming up. Goddess Dragon Curl is coming to the UK, everybody, aren't you? But yeah, you ain't gonna like it here. It's shit. I'm gonna admit it. You know, it's crap here. You know, there's nice places here. There's nice place to visit, and there are nice places to go. But where I am, man, this is dead as shit. You know, you definitely can't go shopping. That's for sure. But anyway. But something to do with it's a nice place to visit, but I don't think I would live there. You kind of got Leo energies around. You've got the 8 of Swords. You've got, can't breathe, I've got to get out, I've got to do something. You've got like this doo-doo number 2 around you. This number 2, man. I mean, it's been coming up through Virgo, Libra, 222, twit-twoo, look at you, number 2. What do? Flush it? Do I give it up? Or do I go towards it? A lot of you have. You're like, do I stay in the past? Do I stay in this old behaviour? Do I keep doing the same thing? Or do I actually persist forward with strength to do something about it? Because if you're not a doer, you're more of a donor, right? Or you're a donor, or you're an organ donor. Okay, so for a lot of you, you have got messages are here of another energy where it is Superman, or it was a energy of someone opening up their chest, or needing a large breast, or like a chicken, which would also be like, I need new breasts and that's what I'm looking for. Or you do have energies here of like someone being opened up in order for surgery. Now, for a lot of you, you may work around a hospital or something like that you work in and it's requiring an operation, or you work at places where there are donors. Now, this is where I was saying, like, give someone an arm or a leg. It's kind of an energy of someone making a donation towards something. Now, for a lot of you, that could really be something around someone giving their heart on a plate. Okay, or because I keep picking up this heart being given to somebody, like an organ donor, and something being donated of an organ. Now, an organ is also a keyboard and things like that, because that is also classed as an organ. Okay, and someone that is very organised, neat and petite. Some of you are having a shave and you're keeping up the appearance, and you're very much looking after your look, all that kind of thing. Some of you, like I said, it's something to do around a keyboard, or a new board of something, board of directors, or boarding things up, or a boarding plane, boarding pass. And some of you, it could be private flight. Thank you again so much for all of your super chat payments. I really do appreciate that. Really does help out with the channel. If anyone wants to donate 500 quid or anything like that, you're very much welcome. Only kidding. Yeah, like a private flight. I keep hearing like I'm looking for something that is private. So you're definitely looking for around Scorpio energy. So keeping a secret around Libra, keeping the secret, things are private, mum's the word, won't say anything about it. Okay? So you kind of got those energies. You've got a boarding plane and a boarding pass, and trying to look for things like I'll pass, don't pass, no, I'll pass it up. Some of you have missed out on an opportunity, and some of you are going towards someone else. For a lot of you, I think, as a progression of the month, but man, y'all want to see Aquarius reading. Holy ship. And Scorpio reading. There were ships all over the place, man, that were coming sailing. So you've kind of got this boat trip ride of like France, or something like that, or anywhere where there would be a harbour of like boats and sea and water signs, going to see a water sign maybe, or like water. You see someone's dripping like a fuck fridge. I can't help it, Capricorn. I'm sorry that my mouth is so dirty, but really, come on. I mean, what you know, no more false pretenses from me. If you don't like it, don't watch. Yeah, I ain't holding back no more. I'm just going to be straight honest. I ain't bothered about, losing subscribers of people that can't handle the truth or a good time or a laugh. I'm more about honesty and straight up, no chaser. Fuck everything else now. I'm sick to death of it. I'm just going to be me, right? So you've kind of got this, like, I just want someone that's honest, someone that's truthful, someone that doesn't lie, someone that doesn't manipulate, somebody, I mean, obviously you all want that, right? But, you've kind of got this frustrating energy of tension for a lot of you, strain and tension, like the tension's building, it's accumulating to so much that I have a lot to lose, but I also have a lot to win. You're definitely dealing with around Libra energies of this company, bad policy, kind of business kind of deals, transactions, kind of stuff like that for a lot of you, like a bad deal, a good deal gone bad, or something like that. What is that, Michael Jackson, or something going bad? Rotterdam, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, but like something going rotten, or Vicious, Sydney, something in Sydney, that'd be you, Pudgy. Something in Sydney, Australia going bad and rotten, something like that, or Sid Vicious, or Sydney, Australia, or something like that going rotten, or going mouldy, or something, I don't know, or going towards an M, Melissa, Maria, MD, also, man, who knows? You got a lot of M's here anyway. A lot of M's and a lot of M&M's and a lot of chocolate. Someone's Maltese. Someone's got nice dark skin also. What else have we got? Something to do with someone's skin. I don't know what that is. Because I heard it before where it's to do with like pigmentation or something. And somebody did say that they had something, skin, like a skin thing. Or Stephen King. Someone's got a thing for Stephen. Or a thing for Stephen King. Something like that. I got a thing for Steve. Who's got a thing for someone? But like I got a thing, which is like transformation, which is Scorpio. But like they're transforming, something to do. Oh, hold on a minute. They're transforming. They're going to change. Someone's going to change their mind at the last minute. What is this? Are you going to change your mind, or are you being honest? Are you being truthful? Are you coming? Are you not coming? Are you going to change your mind? Something around Gemini moon energies. But like or like, are you changing your mind? What are you? Are you what are you, bisexual, or are you what is this? What are you? Who are you? Is this a new person? Like, who are you, number 2? Like, man, you're big. Like, it's a big log that just sits there. Or like, man, you're big. I mean, what is that? Someone showing you a dick? Like, man, you're big. Because I keep hearing like Tom or Hanks, or it sounds like Hanks, but like Tom Hanks. Like big. I want it to be bigger, 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 bigger. Who don't like things bigger? Yeah, it might be your crack that needs filled in, needs to be bigger. I don't know. Because whatever it is that you seem to be like, I want something bigger. So, I don't know, if you like want a bigger person, you want to be bigger yourself, or like you want to make something bigger and better. I mean, who doesn't want to make things bigger and better, right? Who doesn't want to hit stardom? Because you kind of got star Aquarius energy here. You really need to see Aquarius extended. Oh, shit. But like, yeah, you've kind of got this oh shit kind of energy, like being dumped or being like too late for the show, or like too late, like too little too late, like it's, I'm sorry, but it's too little too late. Like, I don't know what this is for. Is this a person? Because it was like the red car and the blue car in a race, and we've come up with this for a while, right? And it's like first come, first serve, and you've got someone here that's single, ready to go, ready to rock. And they're all ready. This person's, trust me, they're ready, Freddie, right? So they're ready. And it's like, look, I am ready for all of this, and I am open, and I am available. And it's more of a first come, first serve situation. Whatever you look at this as being money, jobs, situation of trying to grab or catch someone, which could be a Pisces energy of catch someone's attention, right? And it's like, look, I've got your attention. And it's a bit like a magician. It's like, look, I've got your attention, right? But it's more of a like this, what I'm hearing of like a first come, first serve kind of stuff. Like, if you get in first, then you can have it. If I'm doing something and I have time, if I got time, it's only for a certain amount of few people. Like, if you've got clients or anything like that, it's a more of a first come, first serve. If you turn up first, you're the people that get it. If you're a relationship that's serious and you turn up first, you're the person that gets this. Because it's more of like this race of ascension that a lot of people seem to have around them, Aquarius, Capricorn, around Aquarius energies. And it's more of a first come, first serve. Now, if you're serving food and things like that, then that's the restaurant, and that's the dinner, and that's the Two of Cups, right, as well, because it's in this deck. So it's kind of like you might do this around like food, parties, organisation, working in a shop, food all together, right? Fish and chips and God knows what else. It could be like a fish market, right? Because I keep hearing like something like you might be from Boongate, you might be called John, you might be also healthy living in the UK. A lot of people, I've got a lot of UK followers now, but like yeah, like Boongate is also London, right? So you might be going to London with somebody, that is Boongate, and that is places that sell fish. So you got shellfish here, you got Michelle, Melissa, M, you got fish, you definitely got like Pisces energy around you. There's no undeniable energy that you haven't got a fish that is presently with you here now, right? You or someone that you've got your eye on. But it's like this fish, man. This fish is even getting on my nerves. Because it's like this thing is getting on my nerves and I can't work out what this fish is. Like, what am I doing? Where is this fish? Like dishy fish? Like a dish. Like trying to make a point, or a dish served cold? Or like, listen fish, are you hot or cold? Are you blowing hot or are you blowing cold, fish? What are you doing? Because it's like this, look, will you make up your mind? What are you doing? Are you blowing hot or are you blowing cold? Or do you prefer hot fish or cold fish? I mean, what is this, codfish? Or, fuck, I mean, what is that? Shoving your fist into a catfish? And like, all of a sudden, look at the size of the catfish that I've got on the end of my fist. Because someone's getting fisted, but someone's also putting their dukes up trying to fight for somebody. And I have got no idea where on earth these are relating to in your life. If it's family or love, or like fighting for attention or fighting for a chance. Because it just seems to be like I'm having to fight people to get people. Right? I'm having to fight people to get through the crowd. Like, it's like, oh my God, all these sausages are all just coming at me at once. And it's like, man, I've got so much on now. It's more of a first come, first serve. It's more of like if you've got a bigger sausage and you've got like a bigger set of eggs, then, you know, let's put my sausage in your egg, you know, because definitely somebody wants to put a sausage between eggs, that's for sure. Now, y'all got to be working in a restaurant, right? I mean, seriously, tell me, all these messages that keep coming up around eggs, beans, sausage and bacon and hash browns and God knows what else. I mean, is it going out on a breakfast for this, or breakfast at Tiffany's? What about Tiffany? What about Tiffany? Like, what about Tiffany's? Let's go to Tiffany's. Let's see, you're making plans about, look, shall we go to Tiffany's? Shall we go to, some of y'all living the high life, that's for sure. like living life, I mean, yeah, cool, fuck, why not, bruv? You know, I'm ready to rock. But like, you know, that's what me. I constantly save. I am such addicted to saving, because I always know that whenever I'm ready to go. You see, I was saying this in Aquarius reading. You have to be emotionally available. Everybody is so goddamn timid when it comes to fucking a relationship and feelings. Boo-hoo, and that's why, sorry, Steve, but like, that's what I was saying, where someone like got their feelings hurt in the Leo and Virgo reading, where I called out this person. It's kind of like, man up and grow some man bollocks, or, you know, and then I get people that are like, Steve, you're actually making me become more masculine. That's my job, right? Is to help you be more stable in life, not unstable. Because if you're unstable, how the hell do you think that when you come towards someone, they're going to think that you're a stable person? And if your emotions get fucking hurt by someone that's physically on a thing that you choose to watch, if your emotions get hurt, then good. You know, good. Because, I mean, people really need to start becoming more of a male, masculine energy. You know, you're probably females watching. But you have to become more, like, indicadent into your male side of you. It don't matter whether you're goddamn a tanged orange or not, you know. It matters the fact that you're a human being that has masculine and feminine energies, no matter who you are, right? So you have to learn about them. So my thing through the Aquarius reading is that you have to be emotionally open and available. Because if you're not, and then jobs and money and your life starts going out of control and you start glitching, then that's a fucked computer, not a fucked fridge. That means that you just sit there dripping and drooling over someone that you're not making a move on, right? So, you know, you'll have a Richard Pryor in your hand. You'll turn up to a place with a house where there's fuck all in it, you know? Because it's like, well, we're sorry, but we're taking the fridge and we're taking the cooker and the beans and the eggs and everything with us, you know? A lot of you probably just found this channel and think, what on earth are you on about? You know, it's metaphysical. It's, you know, there's stories, right? It's entertainment, didn't you know? It's Robbie. But, yeah, you've kind of got this, like, organising party, basically, for a lot of you. And it's going to take a lot of time. Organisation of food, fridges moving, or, like, freezers and freezing food and all this kind of stuff. I keep picking up like a plan of move or a plan of a party or something, and it's going to take a lot of organising, right? A lot of organising. This party thing. It's going to take a lot of organising, and that's where all the food is coming from, right? Generally, don't have to be sausages, but you know, generally, you know, going through things of organising a planned wedding party, organising that sort of stuff. Food, right? Food, physical food, but someone that also gives you food for thought, like, I'm thinking of you, but going back slightly to what I was saying around, like, emotionally available. I am always emotionally available because I understand my own energy, meaning that if I ever fear doing anything in life, I ain't going to be ready to receive anything. Because everybody says, you know what, I believe in everybody is connected. Well, so's money, so's jobs, so's houses, so's your karma, so are relationships, so are people. If everything is one, right, if you are emotionally blocked and not ready, what are you going to do? Glitch out. What's a person going to think? Narc of the week comment. That, you don't understand. Who is that? Stephanie Ray, was it? Left a comment as if to say that I knew the person, and I was like, bruv, I don't know, what are you, because you haven't even got a picture. You've just got like a glitched icon with no picture, saying things of like, I'm supposed to know the hell you are. I mean, what, have you changed your name by Depol and something else? Are you Polish? Oh, what is it? Like, changed my name. Like, I am not who you know I am, but I'm speaking in rhymes as if to say that you're supposed to know who I am, because I'm leaving a comment and you don't know who I am, but you're supposed to. I mean, that's just stupid people, right? Obviously, or is it? I don't know. Like, you're supposed to know who I am because I'm leaving you a comment to say that I am who I am, but I'm really not who I am, you know. I mean, who is that person? Who is that? It's weird. That's why I called this person out. Stephanie Ray. Who the fuck are you? No idea. Like, literally, am I supposed to know who you are? Are you a person that I do know that? You see, narc. You see, like, I've changed my name to something that you're supposed to know that I leave you a clue. And because I've left this clue, you're supposed to know who I am. No goddamn idea. What is that kind of message? Like, someone just leaves this breadcrumb trail of like, you're supposed to just know. But I don't think this person does, and this is why I don't know if you're coming up against something new in your life. Because, is this relating to that stupid question? Like, I can't work out why people do that. I mean, it helps me out. That's why I call people out now. It helps me out. Helps out my channel. You know, it does. Because people waste their time watching things that they hate. Well, I love people like that because they add to my view rate. They add to my subscriptions of keep, like, subscribing, unsubscribing, subscribing, unsubscribing. The fact that I'm unsubscribed thinking that that's hurting, but that's not. And then I'm just going to subscribe again so I get a notification so I can come back and leave a dislike. These people are fucking stupid. These people actually physically help out a channel. They think that they're doing things in the channel that bothers people when really they don't. They help. They're stupid. You know, they are. Trust me. So don't worry about that. If you're a person that's watching these kind of things, and you know, these people are really pissing me off. Nah. Call them out, bruv. Call them out. Call them out. Let's call them out. Right, but yeah, call them out. Something to do with this Michael. This Michael or Mike. I don't know what that is. Mike? Michael? My girl. Talking about my girl. But my gal. Gail. Anyway, before we go on with your tarot reading, what have you got? Well, you got a party organising with food. You got people that are dripping wet, right? You've got rain. You got Lorraine, right? Or Lisa. Right, but you've got this lease maybe that is coming up. Like, it's like my lease is soon over, and that I need to soon decide and go for the crunch because the lease is over. Now, a lot of you, it might be a car rental, or it might be a house, or something where you rent a house and your lease is up, and then you have to, well, I don't know, but like you have to lease it out. You have to rent it out. I'm hearing though that a lease might be Alicia, but like Alicia. But like my lease is up and I have soon got to get a ticket in order to know if I'm going or coming, or my lease is up where I am and I'm deciding whether I'm moving. Because you might like rent to buy, but you might be in a place where you rent it off a person and you're not on the mortgage list. And like the lease is coming up and you're thinking, you know what, do I want to move house altogether into a place and start a mortgage? Or do I want to move all together because the lease is up and I have to decide to sign a contract, right? Which is obviously work and things like that. Because it feels like that a lot of things are really ending around you, Capricorn. But you're going to have to let go of it. Whatever it is, you've got to let go of this past. And you've got to let go of the notion as well, right? You've got to let it go. They're saying that you have got to let go of this past thing, right? This thing, Stephen King or Stephen. But you've got to let go of something, right? So I don't know what that's for, because I'm hearing let it go, let it in. I have to let someone go to go towards someone. I have to let go of a lease to move. I have to buy a lease to rent it out to have. Because it's kind of like this exchange energy that seems to be, I don't know if it's three energies, Pisces involved, of like you're going to have to let someone go, or you're going to in order to be serious about the person that's serious. Do you know what I'm saying? And if these energies are Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and also cross watchers of people, don't worry about placements. Your main messages is that you have got to let something go to let something start. Now, even if this is that I am not emotionally available and I'm not emotionally open and ready, then you're obviously not ready for a relationship, and you can't blame a person if they move on with somebody else and get into a relationship. Because the people are not ready, they can sit there for ages thinking, you know what, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not prepared, I'm not prepared, I'm not prepared. Have I prepared this? Have I prepared it? I mean, what, you rapping with Eminem or something? Because I'm hearing like this rapping or something, or like, fuck knows. But it just feels like I'm not prepared for the present. Yeah, I'm not prepared to let go. Some of you are in complete denial, and you're really not prepared to let go of your ex, and you're just going to stay maybe in that situation for a while. But some of you really are prepared, which means that I am prepared to be open. You have to be. You don't have to, but I'm saying that in order to get anything, you have to be emotionally available, which is what I am all of the time. I am always been emotionally available, and I've gone into everything fearlessly in order to learn. That's why I'm a teacher. It's because I've learned, I've been there. You know, I've studied it, I've had it. I haven't studied it via fucking Google, I've studied it by feeling it. That's the way, right? You have to feel energies to study it, which means that it's not given to you by anybody else. It's an energy that is felt because you have experience. When you have experience, you felt it, you've understood it, you've learned something, right? So young people will never get that far unless you actually experience your karma, right? So people that don't, they're the people that don't. There are people that are though. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't. Anyway, something to do with ours, Aquarius, showing me ours, Sagittarius, for a lot of you, are showing your ass to people. Or, I don't know, just turning your back, whatever it is. But, again, shut up going on about your past. If you've already left your past, then please don't leave a comment in the chat saying, yeah, I know that's my ex and I've left them. If you've left them, then forget your ex for God's sake. You know, move on. You know, don't sit there keep saying, yeah, that's my ex and I've left them. And that was a long time ago. But I'm watching and saying I have. If you have, you have. If you haven't, then shut up. Sorry, Cappies. But, like, you know, a lot of people, they still think about their ex. And, yeah, I've left them, I've left them, I've left them, I have left them. Yeah, I know, I've left them, I've left them, I've left them, I've left them. I know, I believe you. You've left them. Move on. Right? Move on. Right? Because I get this energy of like, oh, I don't know, am I? Or I don't know. Am I prepared for the future? Am I ready for it? Because I told you if you watch the Aquarius reading, there was someone that started glitching out around the Two of Cups when it landed on them, and they're not prepared, and they glitched out, and they started thinking about their ex, and oh my God, no, because what am I going to do with it now it's here? You know, this is where I got the blame maybe from someone in the Virgo, Taurus, Taurus, but Virgo Leo reading. Because in the Aquarius one, there was a woman energy that glitched out, knowing that they'd got a relationship now, that they'd got this Two of Cups. After all this time, I didn't realise my karma was going to present me with something, and now I got it. I've got no idea what to do with it. Now, is that a male? That's up to you. I don't care. You know, but you look at the person that is kind of like runs off. The people that run off, they're the people that glitch out. They can't handle it. You know, they can't handle what is presented to them as an energy. Not a person, an energy. It's not their fault. It's just that they're not ready. Okay, so you got those, whatever that is. If it relates to you, it does. If it don't, just leave it. Okay, so let's look at your tarot, Capricorn. What's been going on? So this is recent past. Okay, what's recently been going on in the past with Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? What's recently been going on? A dick. So you got one of those. Some of you have been phallically touching the wand. Can I phallically touch your wand? Which means that you haven't been able to touch this wand, but there's been a wand there, which means there has been a picture. That's 100%. There's a wand, it's there, I want to touch it, but I can't. Right? So someone sent you 100% a picture of their wand. 100%. If they don't, rush in to get one, because you might just get one back. Right? But again, I want to touch your wand, but I can't at the moment because we may not be together. And the fact that you might have been stroking my ego, right? But you definitely, someone could have sent you a wand, right here. 100% Capricorn, no doubt about it. I mean, if you're a Capricorn watching, and there's Capricorns around you, this person sent someone their wand. You're dealing with a cheat or a liar or anybody like that. This person sent a picture of their wand. They couldn't touch it, so it's a picture, right? You see? They haven't got it. They've got it, but they haven't physically got this wand, right? So it was out of reach, whatever it was, even if you don't look at anything phallic, right? It's there for the taking, which means that it's an opportunity, first come, first serve. It's an energy, if you want it, you've got to ask for it. And if you ask for it and you want it, you'll probably get it. But someone probably didn't. Whatever it was in someone's hand at the time, but they may have lost it. Right? They may have lost this person for good, or I don't know. But it was there as an opportunity, but it was kind of like, I've got this connection and it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy, right? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Stir crazy. It makes me go crazy because it feels warm, inviting, soulmate energy. It feels warm and inviting, but then I don't know what I'm doing, and my matrix starts glitching out, and I never took it. Right? So, what went on with Capricorn? What went on with Capricorn? What's been recently going on with Capricorn? Unless someone did, that's what I'm saying. If you don't want my wand, then I'll give my wand somewhere else. You know, that's pretty much it. If you don't want me, if you don't want my wand, I'll give my wand to someone else. Harry Potter. Yep, Harry is in the building, showing his wand, showing his true colours. Sagittarius is in the runnings. The cool runnings. It's like it was cool, but then it was uncool, which means that was cool or it was uncouth, which means this person's very aloof. Maybe very alluring, but they don't like chocolate ones. They don't like those, right? So they got very offended maybe, or they just ran off, is what I'm hearing. Like they took it and they ran. Well, I'll take your wand and I'll run with it. Or I'll offer you something, tease you, and then fuck off. That's what I'm picking up. I offered you this, whatever it was. It don't have to be a chocolate wand. It can just be something where it was, you know, very warm. Very warm. Someone started getting like shivers and like, oh man, this is a warm sensation. Shall I take it? Nah, I'll just go. So someone got, is what I'm hearing, like someone just got skittish, and they may have been spying. They may have been spying and listening in to see if it was okay to approach an energy, to see what the person's saying or not, and thinking, you know what, I'm just going to watch and spy and then put all clues together myself to see if it's possible to approach or not. But I don't know because I never did ask. Yeah, this person never did get to see this person. No, they never did physically see this person. They may have spoke, but they didn't physically ever get to see them. They never did see it out. Is really what I'm picking up. Like I never did actually see this happening, and I never actually did see you. But I talked to you. I offered you something, but I never did get to see you. Or I never did tell you up. What is that? That's gibberish. I never did tell you up. I never did tell you up. I never did tell you. I never did tell you. What? I never did tell you. I never did get the chance to tell you, is what I'm hearing. What happened with Capricorn? What happened with Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Yeah, because I got skittish and pissed off. Because I started like fearing everything and thinking, no, this is too much. It's too much. I can't handle it. Here. No, it's a very nice place to visit, but I don't think I would want to live there. So this person was in and out like a mustard of a yo-yo. This person's probably held against their will in a marriage or something. Or they're just locked, stay put. Because I'm hearing just stay as you are then. Oh man, Kurt Cobain has been coming up in my energy for a while. Come as you are. I did. Over you. Ooh. Come as you are, come correct or piss off. So someone did come correct, but then they got corrected. They went back, is what I'm hearing. They came in and they got sent off. Bit like a red card. This person started seeing red flags, got skittish, came in, went as quick as they came in. So basically, someone could have come in, told someone to piss off and went. So they took something from someone. A picture, a message, they took something. As they came in, they took it. If you take that from a pure energy, you lose. Because a person starts to gain. You will have to watch the Aquarius reading. Because there was someone that was really gaining energy by someone that's took things. Now, I don't know if this energy here is that you took a picture but you ran, or like, because there's a temperance energy of meaning a pitch of cup. So you took the Two of Cups. So you took my Two of Cups, you felt an energy, and then got like, because it feels like that this person was forced to be put into the Eight of Swords. Like, I don't know if I want a relationship. Because it's a skittish energy. I don't know if I want to go through all of that again. You know, it's a Danny Glover. I don't think that I want to go through this shit anymore, so I'd rather stay as I am in the Eight of Swords, which means I don't want anybody around me. So this person's more of a teaser, where it's like, I want something and it's there, the opportunity was there, but I glitched out and thought, you know what, I don't think I could go through this anymore. I don't want to go through the same trapped feeling as what I had in the past. That's why this person won't get much. It's because you have to be emotionally open and available. Because even if your head starts to tell you, no, I can't experience what I experienced before. Me, I went into all of mine and I got trapped like fucking shit over and over and over again. Trod on, trampled on, spat on, God knows what else. And I can assure you I didn't do shit. And I would say that with conviction, right? But I went into my karma understanding what it was about with people. That's how I got to know people, was by understanding them, being with them, living with them, talking with them. God knows what else. Experience, right? Your whole life experience is right in front of your eyes all the time. If you fear it, and you fear never wanting to go into the situation that you went in from the past, you'll either, one, always stay single, or two, you'll give up on a two of cups and you'll say no. And then you'll meet someone, say, in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years' time, and you'll just experience it with another, because you can never, ever avoid your karma. And you, one, either come to the conclusion that I'm going to stay single forever, or I need that much time to get over my past that I don't think I ever will, because your karma is always right in front of you. Always. Karma isn't behind you. Karma isn't a bitch. Karma doesn't get back people back. Karma's always right in front of you. Right, always, because you spend it, right? So your energy is always straight in front of you. And if what is in front of you is the fact that you glitched out and you feel trapped in a circumstance that you can't get out, then no one can help you. You have to do this yourself, which means that you might get energies that back off from an energy that is of where it's like, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm not ready, I'm not prepared, right? So you wasn't prepared for what landed on your lap. You know, that's what I said. Karma takes you by surprise. Your ex could have turned up here and they came back and they said, do you know what, do you want to go back into the Eight of Swords? Fuck no, do I want to go back into the Eight of Swords? No, I've learnt my lesson. I'm moving on with my life. It depends what comes up for your future, because this is kind of past, present and future all in one go is what I'm seeing, right? But do you want to go back into the Eight of Swords? Do you want to give it another shot? Do you want to give it another go? Do you want me to make you feel uncomfortable? Fuck no. I'm trying to move on with my future. Bam. Future happens at any point. Do you want to give it a go? No. I can't be tied down. I'm not commitment material, because I don't want to be held down. I don't like living with people. You know, I might live on my own, but I don't know if I want to go into a relationship or not. Because here you might have someone that glitches out from their past. They think that they're over it, but then when the future presents itself as, hi, I'm a fish, or I'm a chocolate wand, you know, do you want a good time? Do you want to talk? Do you want to feel good? No. No. You know, I'd rather not, right? I'd rather not have a one-night stand. I would rather not go into a relationship. I don't want to attach to my past. But your past is your present and future all in one go, Capricorn. It really is. Because you need to get out of this Eight of Swords energy, which means that you have to be emotionally available in order to be able to have what another wants, right? And if it isn't, and it's to do with I want what another wants, but I am a mother, and I'm always just going to look after and protect my child, which is where I don't trust men, or I don't trust women, you give love a bad name here. You give love a bad name. And that might be where that weirdo started blaming me for not really understanding what I was talking about, because probably never really give it a chance. Took it very personally and pissed off, you know, here. And it's more smoke and mirrors, you know. I don't like my feelings getting hurt, and I don't want my feelings getting hurt. And I would rather really just stay as I am. Come as you are, stay as you are, right? No. It's not great energy for taking chances, taking risks, getting your feelings hurt, getting your toe dipped in and getting it burnt. You've got to get burnt to understand your masculine side. You'll never become a masculine from a feminine energy unless you get burnt, hurt and wounded. And if you've just been burnt, hurt and wounded for too long, well then it's just you here. It's just you on your own here. That's what I'm hearing. You know, so let's see what this chocolate wand was about. What's this Ace of Wands? It come flying out. Yeah, you see, someone came in. Don't have to be a chocolate wand. Don't have to be Harry Potter. It's more of a Mahoney. But here, you know, is Tiny Tim, or tiny, or well, that's not a tiny wand, that's a big wand, but someone didn't want it, whichever way it is. Because it's like, I'm too tiny, that won't fit. I'm too tiny, you'll never get that there. I mean, what are you talking about? What are we talking about? That's too tiny, that'll never happen. Or that's too big and you're too tiny, whatever it is. I don't know, someone's fat, someone's thin. Bruv, who gives a shit? But like, no, it's too tiny. Or you're too tiny, or too small, who knows? But, yeah. Someone's big nose, maybe, I don't know. But, like, 7 of Wands, you see, someone came in, they felt the energy that was very, like, an attachment, like something was about to happen. Something's about to happen, and I know and I feel something is happening. Something is happening. Oh, no, let's just block the person, cut them off and ghost them. There, so skittish energy, someone's not prepared for the future at all here, no. And it might just be the person, but again, you know, someone's giving off wrong face time, or wrong, the wrong impression. The wrong impression. They give someone the wrong impression. They're pretty much leading someone on. Like they had an impression that they were going to make an impression on somebody. They did, but then they went. They ghosted the person, blocked them out and left after making an impression on this person, which means they stamped something onto their soul. They made an impression, they made a pact, an agreement of a soulmate, but it didn't last very long. And the person ghosted the person and ran off here. So they're in the Eight of Swords, this person, whoever that was here. Because they came in, made an offer, it got rejected, and then you just never really got with this person here. Because it could have been a new person, the Ace of Wands, for a lot of you. I mean, if that was your old person, they pretty much came back, offered you a wand, and you said no. So, Temperance. Temperance for Capricorn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sagittarius, they come steaming in, but then block someone out. It's kind of like, I want it. Yeah, no, it feels good. Can we talk? Yes. Bam, now I'm going to block you. No. That's not good person energy. No. Because it came in so quick to cut out. It didn't take long. This person was probably a one-pump chump, or I don't know if there was sex, or if it was just a quickie, or just like a quick pop in, take something, cut you out and go. You know, here might have been a child, a friend, a client, who knows. But as a love interest, Sagittarius comes shooting in to be cut out here. Or they cut someone out. But either way, it was rejected and said denied. No, here. And that's your past. So watch the Eight of Swords. So someone's now moving on here. So this person's left with the answer of no. And now you can all move on here. Okay, move on with your future. But we will look at what this Eight of Swords is for. Eight of Swords. Wow. The King. Wow, look at the world in that one. Whew, we had the world in our hands. Why on earth does somebody not want to be with this fucking stable king? It came up through the Aquarius reading in their future bit. Because of distance. Because the Eight of Swords is someone's like, oh no, I don't know if I can approach this king. I don't know if I would stand a chance being this person here. Because it's fear. You see, this person is a king regardless, because it's a king. It's not a fucking ace. It's not an egg or a fish and chips. It's a king, right? So it was reached out to a king, right? But the Eight of Swords was, I don't know if that will ever come into fruition of us ever being together with a king, right? So it can be where I would rather stay as I am and not go towards this king. Because this king was like, well, sod it, I'll just go back to work, go back with money, go back as I am, not bother with the Eight of Swords, because if you don't want to be with me, I'm a king anyway. So I'll just carry on being a king, right, as I am. Because you've got the Eight of Swords that was asked to go into some kind of connection, right? But someone held back and they thought, oh, you know what, I really don't know if I want to. Because of the world, because of travel, because of distance, or because of, I don't know if there will ever be a chance for us to physically ever be together, to live in together, to move together, to stay with one another. So you've kind of got that energy there for a lot of you. And that is probably why that was denied, because it was came in, realised that someone was a very stable person, but it might not ever be able to come into fruition in the future. So I'd rather not let this happen. So I'd rather run from it. So I'd rather not be with a king here. That's that. There. Because it can be someone that's like, you know what, I don't want to live with anybody. I don't really want to be around anybody. I don't want to move into the Eight of Swords. You know, I'd rather just live on my own and be on my own here. That could be you guys, Capricorn. But generally, it's I'd rather not be with anybody. I would rather just be on my own, be a single mother, and that's your life. There, that's your life until you pretty much meet someone around where you live here, because the world. So that's your past. Let's have a brief look at what you've got coming up, Capricorn, for your future of February, Cappies. For what's coming up for February. Show me what's coming up for February 2021 for Capricorn. King is back. Shit, bruv. You see, you're straight in with this king here. You're probably, I mean, this is normally the father. Okay, if you're arguing with the father and you think he's a twat, then don't worry. Right? But here, you've got a new person for a lot of you here. This person here is more of a fire sign energy. It could be Aquarius, Aries or Leo. But they're coming straight in here with this king, whoever this is. And this is a more of a first come, first serve. If you want it, you've got to go to a king. If you want that, you've got to go to a king. A king doesn't really go to a knight. It accepts from a knight, sure. It's a one-night stand, a one-night chance, a talk, a meeting, sex, talking at least. But it's vibrant energy of a soulmate approaching a king to accept it or not. Okay? Because it's there and you can't avoid it. This energy is here. Right? And it's more of a, like why I always say it's more of a first come, first serve. It's because it is a night here where it's free, single and available to meet this king. This king. Right? Here. So if you're with a partner, you've probably just had like a few glitches with your past here, and then you get to move on with a partner that you're presently with that person here. And it's good. There's sex, there's communication, it's great, okay, that's that. If you don't have a sex life and you don't have anyone that you're talking to, then you've got an energy here where you're going to have to reach out to this king. Here. If nobody does, it's a missed opportunity. If you're sitting back and thinking, you know what, I haven't got any action, that might be because you're Jackson here or from Jacksonville. Or like if you haven't got any action and you're sitting back and watching thinking, well, why didn't this happen? It might be because you didn't reach out. Because you think, you know what, I'm a Capricorn and Capricorn is normally classed as a king, but this is a very stable male, right? So if you haven't got anybody and you don't want anybody and this doesn't happen, it's because you didn't reach out. Don't do the woman thing and think, you know what, I'm a woman and I don't reach out to men. If you think that, you probably missed. You have to go towards a king or you don't here. But it should say that someone is going to be talking with this King of Pentacles, for sure. Right? You might be talking with your ex if you've got kids and children together. Okay, let's see. If it's love, it could be new. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter for February. Yeah, there's probably distance. I don't know. Because there's a pretentious move here, like move. Because 10 is physically moving. It's physically moving, like packing everything up and getting the hell out of Dodge. Going towards something that's new. You don't never go towards something that's old and blue. You always go towards something that's new. A new beginning, a new house, a new home, a new job, a new person for a lot of you. You have to go towards it because there's distance here. There's distance. It's going to require travel. It's going to require planning, right? It's going to require hard work. To stay up as a king or this king, they could work really hard. This could be a single mother or a father, and it requires a hell of a lot of work to keep doing it. Here, 10 of Wands. So you might just be a single Capricorn here that has options. 7 of Cups. I felt that come up through the channeled messages of Aquarius. Scorpio energy here. I'm making a choice to go towards a person in life. This is a metaphysical connection of a soulmate energy here, because you've definitely got this, where you've got a connection with someone here, because this is past life, lead me into temptation or pull me into temptation, but the energy gets stronger through the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Wands, because it's an energy that you watch. You look out for options. So you keep your eye on someone that you know that you can talk to. If you don't, you stay more in the illusion of just thinking without action. And if you don't have action, your energy gets trapped. Right? That's what I said, you have to be emotionally open, because this can be a psychic vampire in a way, because it can be people that feed off energies by dreaming and desiring of the person but don't have action to back it up. And if you don't have action to back it up, and you think and you desire and you dream about the person but you don't have action, you spend a hell of a lot of energy thinking and dreaming about things but don't have action to create it. And if you think and you dream about a person, you're physically draining their energy and taking it from them without acting upon your thoughts. You have to do that. If you don't, you get very stuck, trapped energy of the future. Okay, you don't have to, you can do what you want. I'm just giving you my experience here. Okay, because there are options, but there's sort of teasing and flirting energies, but the Knight of, like I said, the Seven of Cups is more of a connection that is felt metaphysically than physical action, you know, there. So, let's see, Capricorn, what's going on with them for February? Star, that's what I'm saying, head towards Aquarian energy. Scorpio, Aquarius, you need to, you really need to watch their extended for a lot of you, because I ain't going to give that away. Because there was a single person that was ready to rock and ready and available right here, and it could be them that's got here options, which is Scorpio, Aquarius. Right, but they have options, and they decide and they choose. But there has to be discussion through this Knight of Wands here, because there has to be plans made for the future for Aquarius to come into fruition. It means that it's written that way, and this connection that you have with this person is written this way. However the rest of your reading turns out, it is that we all go towards Aquarius energy for help, guide, support. Okay, so it's I'm making a decision if it's worthy of my time or not, if anybody's serious or not, which is where Aquarius energies and Scorpio reading came up with a lot of decisions through their month to make, because it was, like I said, on a first come first serve. Somebody, which is Aquarius energy, and trust me, I've got loads of it in my chart, they can be where they're like, they don't give a fuck, you know, and they're like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. You're either serious or you're not serious, but you're either in or you're out, which happened around Scorpio energy. Because if you're not being serious and you're not being honest, then you're wasting my time. Because an Aquarius will move on. An experienced Aquarius, they'll have great advice and they will fucking move on, because they always go towards the future of Aquarius, right? So the future is always Aquarius energies, right? So here, there's a light, vibrant energy, but it's more of a first come, first serve of me choosing whether you are wasting my time or whether you are physically serious. Because if you're in and out, where that related to the Scorpio reading, if you're just in and out, not being serious, then I won't pay any attention here. The Scorpio Aquarius energies, they won't pay any attention to the people that are not being physically serious, because they'll soon get fed up and think, well, is this really my future? Just sitting here like this with people that are not serious, when I would rather have a serious commitment? If this person's ready for the future, this person's open for the future, which means I'm ready, single and available. I'm making an option and a choice. Who's serious, first come, first serve. That is your message, and that is pretty much what I'll try and remember to call your reading. First come, first serve. Here. First come, first serve. And your message did say that, didn't it, when I said about channeling at the beginning, where I said it was like an option, and it was like whoever turns up first can have it, or whoever's serious can have it, whoever wants it can have it. Like, you know, the energy that was said through the channeling, which was contracts, so on and so forth. I've got things to offer if you want them. It's a first come, first serve. We don't have many places, we don't have many spots, or don't have much time, or don't want to be messed around, but it's more of a first come, first serve. There you go, bosh, there you go, have it. Right? Now, if that's a relationship, that is, I'm not wasting my time. You either want to be with me, you either want to talk with me, or you don't, but you have to be serious. Because it's a first come, first serve. Okay? That is pretty much your reading. First come, first serve. Okay? So whatever that first come, first serve is that relates to you, whether that be work, friendship, love, connection or not, that is your message. First come, first serve. Okay? So we're going to go on with the rest of your reading, Capricorn. I will pull this past away as we will forget the past, move into the future, see what you've got coming up for your February. You will be able to find this reading on both Tier 1 and Tier 2. If you are part of Tier 2, that is where you will get a bi-weekly reading that won't appear here, and that is where I'll do single energies and also coupled energies. Your single energy can also represent anything that is metaphysical, but I will try to also look in thoughts and feelings, what's going on with the person, the outcome, so on and so forth for your bi-weekly reading. Kind of got a plan around what I'm going to ask, but I've kind of got a grasp of an idea anyway, to see how it goes. But that will be done for your bi-weekly. That will only be found over on Patreon starting from the 1st is when that will come out. Okay, because I haven't done them yet, but I will be doing them as soon as I've done this one in Pisces. And then I'll do the bi-weeklies, but they will only go over to Patreon full access on the 1st. That's where you will also get through the month other readings. That will be the soul contract readings, the other bi-weekly reading, which will be the last one. It's probably the life path reading as well that will be done through the month, and that will go out over there. Okay, so through the month you just get constant readings that go over on the full access bundle. If you want this one though, it is on the first one, but it's the only one that you get each month. If you want any more, it goes to the full access bundle. Okay, if you want a personal reading, follow Angel Radio or anything like that. There are playlists. There is Angel Radio at the other channel. If you like it, it's free. Music that I produce, it's also on this channel. It's in a playlist. If you like it, you want support, you can also buy it. It's also very cheap. If not, any like, share, comment, subscribe would really help, even a narky comment. If you want your narky comment read out, all you have to do is just leave one and I will call your name out and then tell everybody about the most stupid comment that is left throughout the week. Just kidding, Capricorns. Thanks very much, guys, and I will hopefully see you over on Patreon.